Blue Velvet was directed by David Lynch. This should be fun. Anyway, this film is scary, but it's a different kind of horror. Is it as twisted as David Lynch's other works? Yes, it is. Despite the plot being more comprehensible compared to his other films, there were still some very odd scenes that left me wondering what the hell was going on. Things like that could only work in a film directed by him. So, without further ado, let's discuss the plot. This film is about a college boy named Jeffrey who is visiting his hospitalized father who just had a severe stroke. Not long after, however, he finds a severed ear in a field which takes him down a dark path that makes him realize the town he grew up in may not be as innocent as he once thought. I don't have much to say about the plot, but I give it an A+ due to being very suspenseful, the fact that something as simple as an ear triggered all the horror, and the way everything played out. Next, we will talk about the acting, and it wasn't bad. Dennis Hopper got a little too over the top at times, thus making his performance funnier than it should have been, but he was still very menacing due to his hair-trigger temper, and his ability to go from regular talking to straight-up shouting and cursing you out. Getting into a different move in a split-second time takes a lot of effort, believe it or not. So it was really impressive he was able to do that. Kyle MacLachlan was fantastic at facial expressions and showing emotion, although he did get a little monotonic at times, but this is hardly noticeable. I give acting an A+. Final category is directing. Well, here goes nothing. The directing was amazing. I feel like only David Lynch's style could work with this movie. I mean, come on. The main character is a twisted, sadistic rapist who inhales what seems to be laughing gas before he goes down on his victims, and switches between two personalities while doing so. Also, this film gets really gruesome at times, but I think Lynch does a very good job of making it so you want to look away, but yet you're still tempted to keep watching. I give directing an A+ due to the twisted, yet weirdly appealing nature. Overall, Blue Velvet is a film that is a much more disturbing break from all the other type of horror we're all used to seeing. I highly recommend it if you can stomach the idea of rape, which is a trigger warning I have to point out if you are considering seeing this film. Also, I have to add a trigger warning for Clockwork Orange as well because it has a rape scene in it, but I'm just saying this because I forgot to put it in my actual Clockwork Orange review, but I'm getting off topic. But if you can stomach that, expect an unsettling experience that will leave you thought-provoked even after the credits roll. I give this film an A+. By the way, I don't know if that's true, but apparently David Lynch walked on a room screening because he thought the movie was quote-unquote too weird. If Tommy Wiseau managed to out-weird David Lynch, I will be forever impressed. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.